Wow, whiz pow.
That's crazy, bro.
How awesome is that?
You did all that in like 1 second.
I don't know about that. I mean, it was just...
No, I mean, you're like pressing buttons.
Oh, I
and
was
all
doing
that
two things
crazy
at once,
stuff.
for sure.
Yeah.
Good day, everyone.
Buenas
and
tardes.
welcome to the show, as we like to call it.
So why? Why so why?
Because the truck is in the way over here.
That's why.
So, I mean...
Yeah, no.
I
I
can
get
fix
it.
I mean, I can let me do this.
Oh.
And then I can do that.
And this show is brought to you by Ford.
And then I can do this. And then
Perfect.
It's
See?
still out of the frame, but still.
Ooh.
It's okay.
Perfect.
Look at that.
There you go.
Is that better? You feel good?
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
I'm glad you're happy.
Dream come true.
I mean, if that's all it takes, then
Simple.
you know. So, hi guys, and welcome to the show today. Well, it is Monday, and as far as broadcasts go, this is it for till next Monday.
Till next year, huh?
Till next Monday.
Oh, next Monday.
Just next Monday.
That was exciting.
We will be in Atlantic City at the Hera.
Atlantic.
That's what I said. Atlantic City. Yes, I know. It's fun for you. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll be at the Hera Hotel Convention Center. Gambling den of...
Oh, you're going to go crazy, huh?
No, it's just a crappy little
Hey,
place.
Eduardo.
Hey, hi.
Sorry, I missed you, phone call, but that's why.
Sup. Right in the middle of downtown Oklahoma, in front of a coffee shop. Very nice. Very nice. I prefer ice cream. There you go. Anyways, we have that going on. Mr. Rios is in the house.
What up?
If I have to see one more picture of his car that I love dearly, I'm going to, have to hurt someone.
Why?
Because it's everywhere, man. His car is getting it's like breaking the internet.
Is breaking the internet?
Yeah, it's so
Mike
everywhere.
break the internet?
Mike's breaking the internet. The date is long for the live stream. Is it? How can it be wrong? It's the 1st. Today's the 1st still, right?
Today's the 2nd, bro.
No, today's the 1st.
No.
Today's Monday.
Today's the 3rd.
No, today's the
Jesus.
1st.
Today's the 3rd.
No, it's not. Is it?
Bro.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. It is wrong. It's all right. Yeah, I was thinking Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow I have,
It doesn't matter. I mean, if you guys don't realize the show is happening,
I want to live in the past.
Yeah, all right. So hold on. Let me go back here. So this would be this. Yeah, it's wrong. It's totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Jesus, man.
Somebody else needs to do this for me because I just got way too much stuff on my brain. Oh, look at that.
Who is it?
It's Donnie.
It's Donnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Eduardo's spider bite. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
That's just bad.
Terrible.
You gotta go to the doctor, bro.
Oh, he did. He went to the doctor yesterday. Yeah.
That's bad. Anyways.
Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, he told us last night on the show.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't want to show you guys because honestly, it just made me puke a little bit in my mouth. So
that was a spider.
Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Yes, we saw it. Thank you. But no, it was great. I'm just giving him a hard time. We aren't working on this anymore. They're gonna pick it up tomorrow. So this was just a quick little fix a few things and put a new radio in it so that we could get on with life. Oh, dude, that's funny. Good one. Can Eduardo climb walls now?
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
He got bit by a radioactive spider. Hola, what is happening? Hello. All right, so Fernando's gonna start going through and checking all the questions you guys are getting in there. While he's doing that, I'm gonna hide this and I'm gonna pull this guy up here. And this is the clean wire winner of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go over to the 12 volt clean wire club, put your clean wire pictures, and of course you can If they're awesome, Fernando will like them. Whose is this?
This is Chris.
Oh, is this Chris Vieira?
Yeah.
So this is Chris Vieira working on his. This is an F-150 that he's getting ready to do for a customer.
This is a Best Buy guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, this is a Best Buy
look
guy.
at that.
So
Beautiful.
3D printed his little wire tie downs.
Nice.
That is, I think that's a Sage amp rack. So I think that's the Sounds Good stereo amp rack. And of course, this is brought to you by the fine folks at D&F Tool Drawer, where you can find the IRTA2. That's right. Two-channel electrical RTA. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, there are apps now on Android phones. So you can now use it on Android. We'll have videos shortly showing you how it works. But actually, it's funny. Jeff was using it. Mr. Smith, I should say, was using it the other day at a Best Buy training. I have a picture of him holding it up with his Android tablet using his IRTA2. So finally, there are some cool apps. We knew it would eventually happen. We were so excited. So anyways, good job, Chris.
Good job, Chris.
And if you'd like to be part of this, just go ahead and, submit. If Fernando likes it, you're good to go.
Maybe not, but just submit it.
That's so bad. Wow, he typed a paragraph.
Adrian. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's
he's taking up so much space. I feel like I just got to do it. Knowledge Fest coming up. Yes, Knowledge Fest is coming up. We leave Wednesday night. So we're flying out on Spirit. So for those of you who got flown Spirit before, let me know how it was, because I have no idea. I've never flown Spirit before. But there was 2 nonstop flights. One left at coming and going in a realm. So we just kind of went wide because we normally would leave Thursday morning, but the hotel is extremely cheap to stay in, which is cool. So we went back a day because it was going to be like a 6 to 8 hour flight if we went, and it's a 2.5 hour flight, which sucks. So Spirit flies right into Atlantic City. So if it's terrible, we're just, hopefully it's not. Very small plane. Actually, this is a decent sized plane. I don't know. It has 4 big seats in the front. We won't call them first class, but it has 4 big seats in the front, and we bought 2 of them because it was cheaper to buy the big seats in the front of the plane than it was to carry on a bag. So I was like, all right, I'll check my bag, whatever. But anyways, okay.
Go for it. Go for the big one.
All right, I'm gonna go for the big one. All right, just because of sheer size. There's so many other ones I was trying to read because it was like, okay. All right, awesome show. Question: keep it stock looking L chassis replacement head unit non-floating type for a 2022 RAV4 non-JBL. There are some units listed as compatible Pioneer. Yeah, Pioneer. The Alpine 507 along with the Metra 1007 dash kit. Okay, I know which dash kit we're talking about. And Metra RR interface module and harness. Which of these would you have the best sound quality, or do you have any current setup, favorite head unit, factory head unit, kicker key lock, epicenter micro, DMA10, and we just ran out of words. So there's amplifiers and stuff like that on there. So you're going to get rid of the key lock. We're going to put a radio in there. I would go with the 507. Definitely go with the 507. I think that would be the way to go. We've actually done that in a Toyota before. So yeah, I would go 507. That was easy. That was a lot of typing for just that. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Hi, you guys. Do I need to fuse on my reverse and front camera? And if so, what size? Thanks. If you want to put one, a 3-amp fuse is all you need. However, it's connected to the accessory in the car, so the accessory in the car's fuse would blow if something was to happen to it. Some cameras have accessory wires. If you're going to be running, most of the cameras now come as an individual wire where it's all in one bundle, like a black wire. If you're running a wire, so if you have one of the cameras where it's just a pigtail with a black and red wire, probably wouldn't hurt to put a little 3-amp fuse on there. Especially if you're not going to insulate the whole thing up. We typically like to insulate ours just because of that. But yeah, it's not a bad idea to put a little 3-amp fuse on there. My daughter is going to shoot some pics tonight, some professional ones, of course. Oh, very
There you
nice.
go.
There you go. That's Mike.
Awesome.
As if we need more pictures.
But this is
I know. Yeah, they're good ones. The ones we have right now suck. Is there a big difference between Morel nanocarbons and Morel hybrids? Thinking about upgrading. So it's a totally different series, and I would say yes, there is going to be a difference. Typically with the carbons, you go with them because they're thin and you need that thinness. I think if you're going to upgrade to the hybrids, you're probably going to get a better speaker from that. They're both excellent. Like the amount of mid bass that comes out of the nanocarbons is obviously really good. You got that nice dome cone that's moving a ton of air. Mm-hmm. They way outperform their Virtus brethren. So, but I would probably, if I had the depth, I would go with the hybrids.
100%.
Those TW3s are great. Okay, yes, they are. TW3s are awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just trying to see. I didn't want anyone that tuned in early to miss their question. I just bought a 2012 Camaro 2SS convertible. I copied your build with the Fosgate Marine amps in mini epicenter to JL's custom box made. Wow, this thing good, fantastic. I miss my Camaro.
Really?
What's up? Yeah, I do. I love that car. It was a fun car. Hey guys, I have a 16 Lexus IS. I have a Key 501. If I run my front speakers feed into it, I still power my speakers with the same wires. Correct. All you're going to do is tee into them. So if this is the wire that is running, see, it's running off to those speakers, you're going to tee into just the mid bass. I would pick just the driver's front mid bass. I would not try to tee into the left and the right, just tee into the driver's front mid bass. It is a Toyota, even though it is a Lexus. It's built on the Toyota mainframe. And they do some weird all-pass filtering in there. And if there's one in the lower frequencies, you will get cancellation just by summing the two together to a mono amplifier. So I don't recommend you do that. You'll get the same bass out of left and right that is going to be playing to the subwoofer. So don't feel the need to get overly ambitious. Tap the driver's front and make it easy. Dean, 2023 Tunda, same generation as 2021. Are you asking me?
Yes. I don't think so.
I mean, hold on. I don't need this anymore. 2023 Tundra Dash. Ooh, I don't think so, Tim.
Right.
No, they're different. Yeah, it's the different Dash. That's the new one. 2022 would be the same. 2023 is different. So no, they're different. That's the model year change. Okay, hide current comment. All right, I think I got everybody's that was pre-paragraph.
Yeah.
Is this what I need to do now? Yep. Hi, Anthony. I don't see how you guys work all day and then do all these videos. I've been watching you guys from the beginning, and you have taught me a lot. Thank you. I work in northern Kentucky. Business is slow, though. Mostly DUI interlocks at the shop I work at. My heart goes out to you doing those DUI interlock pieces. We looked at that for about 5 minutes, and the guy came here to show us the course and talk to us about it. I looked at Paul and said, there's no way in hell we're doing those. So I know a lot of guys that do really well with them.
So Mary Lou was talking about that. Like, I mean, we talk, a few times about those, and it's like, dude, that's the easiest way, She's just like, I'm like, I don't know. We look all the paperwork and everything.
I think a couple of the guys that do it really well, like James P. Smith, he does it really well because he's set up his shop to do that. So they have their own waiting room. They have their own counter. They have their own staff that just take care of that. I think that's really how you have to do it. Yeah. And there again, if business is slow, it will pay the bill. What are you doing?
I'm blowing like how they do it.
If business is slow, it will pay the bill. So there's nothing wrong with that. For us, it just didn't fit because there was no way for us to squeeze that in between all the other stuff we were doing. But no, thank you, Anthony, for being a fan of the show. Thank you for watching.
You, man. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Northern Kentucky, dude, you got to hit up one of these Knowledge Fests. Say hi. We're always there. Spirit equals not comfortable. That's why we bought one of the 4 big seats. So it's like flying first class, but
How
not.
big is the seat? I mean, for me,
Every seat is first class.
Every seat is first class. You know, like
Dude,
I sit down perfectly fine. Like
you guys got to see this guy on the plane, man. He will sit Indian style in a regular coach seat.
It's easier.
It's so silly. Like he's got so much room. Like he will sit like that, and I'll just be like, God, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Ah. You just go
and I'm not a tall guy. I'm only like 5'8", but he's so
flexible. That's exactly the word you're looking for.
Wow. Okay, well, Mary Lou's throwing down. I'd say ditch spirit and fly a kite. You'll have more chance of survival. I mean, they can't be that bad. I mean, let's be honest. They can't be that bad.
But we're going to let you know.
We'll let you know. We'll let
for
you know.
Sure.
I mean, it's... So we have to. We wanted to fly into Atlantic City nonstop because we didn't have to. I don't like driving in a car for an hour and a half after I get somewhere, or an hour, or whatever it is. So that sucks. Spirit Eagle is the Walmart plane. Seats are not there again. That's why we sprung for the bigger seats. So we're hoping. Rockford Fosgate P2 D2 versus Alpine Type R. Alpine Type R
for sure. It's
100. It's dude, not even in the like. Now, if you say like a P3, be close.
Yeah,
be close. But R has an aluminum monstrosity, whereas none of the Rockfords are. But typically, what we'll do is we'll switch between P3s and Type Rs in like a Fox box. Those are like if you want bigger driver, similar size, then we'll go to the Type R. But yeah, no, compared to a P2, Type R, I'll destroy it. Now, keep in mind, that's under the assumption that you're going to be giving the Type R the power that they require. If you have P2 power and you're going to put it on a Type R, you're probably not going to be as satisfied as if you just stuck with the P2s. We use a lot of P2s. So like when we do the 802.5 from Kenwood, if we do like even
500.1,
500.1, if we got to bridge a Blackbird and stuff like that, then yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, so all right.
Okay.
Let me do this. Hold on. We got to do something. We got to do this.
What are we doing?
We got to bring up a sponsor.
Oh yes, that's the people they pay. This right? Sorry,
people that pay to be here.
Sorry,
luckily, we have 4 spots and we've only used 1. So the first part of the show was free. Hey guys, have you heard of this little company called Arc Audio? Along with the Blackbird that I just mentioned, they make this cool amplifier right here, which is the Moto 720. We've been talking about it now for a couple times.
What's special about this amplifier?
This little motorsport amplifier right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's tiny. It's little tiny. And a lot of you guys are like, how much power does this thing have? It has a ton of power. You're going to get a dyno on this next week.
It's 150, bro.
It is. It's more than that.
Oh. Done. Yes, because now.
Yeah, it's probably the girls.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, we were getting kind of pop-ups here. Anyways, so here you go. This is the Moto 720. There's a whole Moto line of speakers as well. So make sure to head over to arcaudio.com and check them out. Yeah, we'd like to thank Arc for being a sponsor of the show.
That's right.
Okay.
Who doesn't love Arc Audio?
I don't know. Okay, I purchased a Stinger High-Tech, planning to install it in a 2021 Tacoma. Some telling I made an impulse buy. I don't know. That's a nice. No,
That's a good radio.
Okay, I wish everyone would make that kind of an impulse buy. It would make my life easier, because yeah, that's a nice piece. You're okay. You did good.
There you go.
You're good. What's the key to better mid bass? On my door, my 6.5s are flexing, but I don't hear them much. So you might be getting some cancellation. You might also not have the front and back of the drivers isolated from one another. So there again, cancellation. So the best thing to think about is when you're like talking about let's look at a subwoofer, for example. So if I have a subwoofer and I have another subwoofer and we're wiring up backwards and they're doing this, they're flexing like crazy, but we're getting no sound, okay? So that means that something is wrong. That means that for every positive up I make, I have a negative that is equal of intensity, and I'm losing sound because of it. Because two positive and negative make a negative. Okay, and that's the basis of noise canceling headphones. So if your speakers are sitting there doing this, there's something that is causing them not to produce. Either one of them, and there again, because it's a mid-bass driver, you could have one of them out of polarity, which is causing a phasing issue, so that because they're doing this in the doors. So that's something to check. So you want to do a polarity check, tone polarity check, not just look at the wires, because the wires could be wrong. Happens all the time.
What I will add is just maybe you expecting too much from the speaker that you have. Maybe the speaker is done. That's it. That's what's gonna play, and you trying to make that more. I don't know what kind of speaker you have. It's a 6.5, but I don't know which one you have.
But anyways,
yeah.
The other thing too is make sure the mounting is solid in the door. If the mounting does this, that could cause cancellation. You might want to make sure you have some sound treatment so that no air is escaping, some form of a fast ring style to couple the speaker with the door panel so that the air comes out of the grill.
Mm-hmm.
If that's needed. In some cases it is, because you don't want it to actually roll back around and cancel out. So there's a bunch of things you can do just in the installation side of things. That's why on some of these more high-end speakers, it does cost a lot more to mount them, because there's a lot of silliness we have to do. But anyways, give it a try.
There you go.
What do you typically use for doing new wire installs for component sets to amps? So we do use speed wire, but we don't use a lot of speed wire. Typically, we make our own. So we have a rack of primary wire, and we'll pull off what we need. So we have a pattern of wiring that we use. So like a legend, as it were. So for tweeters, we would typically use, so it all starts with the base of white, gray, green, and purple. And then the negatives will change colors, because we don't just want white and black, green and black, or with a black stripe or whatever it is. So like a tweeter will get the corresponding color, and then either yellow or red or orange, possibly. So it's a bright color, which is denoting it's a tweeter, so we know. Mid-range will get either blue, typically blue. We'll always get blue. Mid-range are always blue, because it's the middle of the speaker and it's kind of blue. Mid-bass will get brown or black, depending on what we're doing as far as how many of them we have. And then input colors always stay the same, which is, white with black, gray with black. So, but speed wire is a good option to use. There's no doubt about it. But typically, like when you're doing a 3-way set and you have all these wires that you need to run, we'll run color coding like that so that we know what we're getting into. So we don't just have like grays. Because that, and usually like if you just do like speed wire with a gray with a black stripe, it gets lost in the dark sometimes, so two distinct colors are easier to see.
All right.
I had a CompuStar R5 remote start installed in my manual Camaro. Oh, do you know offhand if I can get a T3 remote and have a program? I know nothing of remote start. Thank you for putting this question up there. Why would you do that? I know nothing about remote start.
No, that's not true.
No, I don't. I don't know anything about this. This is
not
way
about,
after me.
Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Just to help me a lot with remote stuff.
Yeah, so anyways, I would give Ada Absolute Electronics in Rockville, Maryland a call. Just Ada Absolute Electronics in Rockville, Maryland. Don't call before 2 o'clock.
Why not call CompuStar?
You can call CompuStar too.
Will help you because that's what they have at tech support.
That's why they do, but for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make you laugh.
That is a good one. Okay. Hey, Fernando.
Yes.
What can you tell Ken about the Focal ESK
165
Ks?
Ooh, man.
Do you know which ones those are?
Yeah.
Okay. Which ones are those?
The ones that
they're Kevlars?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you own them, so tell them all about them.
You want to change for the new one?
Do I?
The new sponsor?
No, we're not there yet.
No, I love the Focal, and in the end of the day, that's one of those.
Why do you love the Focal?
Because they are Focal. I never heard a speaker like that before, and I heard a lot of speakers. I love all the speakers, but this specific speaker, it's I don't know, it's something that is. I don't know how to describe. Most people say it has more tonality. It has more. I don't know. It's.
You just like it.
I love those speakers. You can put a lot of power to it carefully.
Well, if his love means something to you, then there you go. That's the only thing he's got for you.
You're not gonna go wrong with those.
Will the Morel hybrids fit in a Jeep Gladiator?
With the pods, yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
You don't think the pod will get in the way? Like on the passenger side where you have that angle, where it's the 90?
No, get the
new Metro pods?
Get the Metro, the Stinger ones, so they actually sits back a little bit more. Yeah, they will fit. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Mm-hmm. He does them all the time, so that's why I'm asked. This is his turn to answer.
Okay, let me go back.
You gonna go back? Go back in time?
I would love to. I would fix a lot of things.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Condom.
No, not at all. Not that. No.
All right, hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna pull that one up. Hi guys. I'm considering purchasing the Hertz
MPV
S12 sub box. Have you heard it? If so, what are your thoughts? Which one is that?
I have no idea.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm curious.
You are the master.
No, I don't know. What? All right. MPBX
300 S2.
Yep. There it is. Oh, that's that shallow mount. Yeah. No,
that's the same one as that one.
No, it's got the new
similar.
Yes, similar to that, but with the Hertz.
It's not power.
No,
it's not power sub. Okay.
No, it's this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing rocks.
That like that.
Yeah, it's good call.
Style.
Yeah, it's that style,
exactly.
But with the
same bill house.
With that nurse. No. Yeah, go for it, man. It's that. Yes, we've heard it. It's nice. You'll like it.
It is nice. Yes. Okay. You want to pick one?
No, go ahead. You can pick it. I have a set of C1s in my car. They sound great, but just the fact that I know there's stuff that's better, should I upgrade? Are we talking like JLC ones?
Yeah.
There's so much better. Upgrade. Please.
It's a lot.
Yeah, there's so much. This has like C2s in it.
C2, C3s.
Did I say C3s?
I think you say C3s.
I don't know. They sound like C1s.
They have... Wow.
I mean, they did such a terrible job on this. It was so bad. I mean, they sound much, much better now than when it came in. But
now it sounds like a C7.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Those sound pretty good. Yeah. 2022 Maverick non-amp went with the kicker 1200.1 and two L7Ts. Key lock instead of key 500.1. Perfectly. That's the way to do it. Do I install the key lock before the 200.4 used for mid bass, or just why the high level signal going to the key 200.4? No, come after. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's more. I hear that the key lock does a better job at signal restoration compared to the key amplifier. All right, so the first question is, so I have a factory radio, I have a key lock, I have an amplifier. Now I want to add a key 200.4. It goes after the key lock. So the key lock, what makes the key lock so special? It is an electrical RTA built into it that will then DEQ the factory system so that you get a nice, clean, flat signal out to your amplifiers. For subwoofer, that typically works great because it's going to fix all the nonsense that's wrong with the signal that's going off to the subwoofer. For the highs amp, well, that's where you hope you're putting a DSP in it to fix everything, which you are. You're putting a key 200.4 DSP amplifier in it. So now you'll have a nice, clean, non-screwed up signal to go into your key 200.4, because your key 200.4, for the second part of the question, does not do anything to the input signal. It has an acoustical RTA built into it to acoustically make the car sound better, meaning it uses its microphone. So it does not DEQ the input signal. So in a lot of applications, Toyotas and Dodges and stuff like that, you would put a key lock in front of the key to 100.4. So you get the electrical fix, getting it back to a normal, and then you put your 200.4 and let it acoustically re-EQ the car. So I hope that made sense.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
It did in my head. I know, right? All right, what do you got?
Oh, hang on. I got nothing right now. But
Really? Okay. I do a few interlocks. They add a very small amount of extra revenue, but hate when they interrupt my core business. Mark, and that is why we don't do that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know what it's like to get asked to like, hey, could you put a radio in this car quick? And you're like, there's no such thing as put a radio in a car quick.
Can you come and talk to this person real quick?
Don't know how. Okay, why does this keep happening?
Because I guess it's...
I don't know. It might be their new phones.
Yeah, that's why. Everything is been...
So, yeah, I'll deal with it later.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Lower gain on tweeter input or lower output level on tweeters. So I would keep your gain. So, all right, lower gain on tweeter input. Your input gain should stay where you're getting the most signal into the amplifier so the cleanest signal into the amplifier. All right, hang on. Okay.
This show Texas, bro.
I know.
That was weird.
So, answer your question. I gotta make.
All right, hey guys.
Hey guys.
Let's see. Hey guys, I have some odd question. Is there a law and agreement that American companies have with overseas manufacturers that they have to put made on their boxes or in the product? I feel I don't know. I actually don't know if there's like agreement that every single company has to make it's like a law, right? Like you say. No, I don't think so. It's every single company decides what they're gonna put in the boxes, right? And most of the companies they decide to put all the RMSs and 300 watts, 500 watts on the boxes. So I don't think it's a law that they have to put on the boxes.
Oh no, they don't have to. They can say whatever they want.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think every manufacturer decides what they put on their boxes.
So it's a good faith thing, unless you see the label CEA 2006.
That's a power rating, right?
But that means you're part of that group. So that is
you're paying
to be that group. But it's the whole idea behind it is it's supposed to. Consumers are supposed to know it exists, which none of them do.
Yeah, but I feel that Dallas, Texas.
No, it's just their.
I think that's why consumers get so confused about power. You know, because you put in 5,000 watts in this amplifier, and it's like.
Well, 5,000 watts of German power is different than 5,000 watts of Korean power. So I'm told, anyways.
Okay.
But no, it kind of sucks. Did we answer the question good enough?
I guess.
It'd be nice if everybody played on the same field, but they don't.
But that would be good if that's a law. That it's like, okay, this is what you can put.
Yeah, like we need more laws.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we need more
laws. That's what we are built for.
Hey, guys. Yes. Have you heard of this small little company called Audio Control?
It's big now.
It's big now. A lot of you guys have been talking about integration, doing all kinds of fun things like that. And, well, Audio Control makes a full line of integration products from the LC7i Pro. That's right, it's a Pro now instead of just the regular LC7i, to the LC2i Pro, 5i Pro. You have the LC1 and you have the Epicenter Micro. You also have the LGD load resistors. Stock the green ones. That's really all you need. Maybe when they come out with the 10 ohm. But until then, Audio Control has a full line of products along with DSPs and the PNW speakers like you see in the speaker above my head. So head over to audiocontrol.com. Preloaded subwoofer enclosures. Yeah, fun. Check it out. Just peruse the page if you haven't done it in a while to see what else is new and exciting with them. Can you recommend an installer in Phoenix, Arizona? What was that guy's name that came to the show that Haley liked? Your boy. Spanish guy. His name was like Tom.
Hang on.
Do you know what I'm talking
his
about?
Number.
But you don't want to give his number. But
no. But I can tell.
We'll come back to you on that one.
JDM. JDM, because it looks like a JDM part.
Oh, okay.
JDM. Check JDM Customs.
Something along those lines. But that's the guys that we hung out with. Really nice guy. He helped Haley out a lot, so he's cool in my book.
JDM Customs. That's what they call it. There you go. Okay. You got the Maverick?
Hold on. Yes, all radios are stored at same level. That's not true. That's not true at all. Because, Pioneers will distort way quicker than Kenwood. Sonys are different than those, and Alpines have their own thing. So, no, they do not all distort at the same level at all. You can test for that if you'd like with your distortion detector, but I can tell you they don't. We did that for 6-7 years ago. We did a whole bunch of those called radio dynos, and they do not do that. Okay. All right, hold on. I only ask the question because it seems like people enjoy their equipment until somebody says, hey, because that was made in China. If the manufacturer didn't put that on the box, no one would know. Well, this is to piggyback off of the question you just asked.
Yeah. I mean,
so everything is made in China. China, Taiwan, Indonesia, Malaysia. Very little is made here, which we could get into the whole debate on that. I mean, I would love for more things to be built here in the United States, but until the business industry, this monster that it is, understands that we have to build houses here in the United States just like they do overseas, we're not going to be able to compete with them. Okay, because you can't expect a manufacturer like Audio Control or something like that to absorb the cost of building all their equipment. It's an unrealistic thing to do. Just like overseas, they use build houses to build equipment. We need to do the same thing here, and then we can be competitive as far as making products here in the United States. That's that, and why we suck at it. Two, I love how, to me, I'm more when I see boxes, I want the least amount of crap on a box possible. But I know a lot of people don't like that. They want the most amount of crap on a box possible. So if someone wants to put 10,000 watts, now the problem is then you get somebody like Derek, and he sees that 10,000 watt thing on, he brings it over to his amp dyno, and it puts out like a quarter of that. And all of a sudden, now that amplifier is the biggest piece of crap ever. So that's kind of the bit of revenge there, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, all radios distort eventually. No, Kenwoods don't. No, you turn the volume all the way up and they don't distort ever. Now, if you go into the subwoofer level and you turn it up past 3, you'll get some distortion on the output then. And if you go into the source level control, and if you have a good source that's not going to clip, and then you turn it up past 3, then it will. So you have like a 3 dB from clip built into those radios. So
okay, so I think you don't read. Oh shoot, the question.
Frank, yes, I don't think he read it correctly, and most likely won't read it again. But yes, he's all at some level of distortion. I don't know.
Some radios. Like all radios distort at some level. Yes,
no,
that
they
is
don't.
correct.
They literally don't.
Some.
No, they don't. All means all. Some means some.
Okay.
But Kenwood does not distort. At no level does it distort. It is a clip-free radio. It is a distortion-free.
Which one does the one that we test? recently.
Those are not the Exelon Kenwoods. Those are those Chinese made with the German universal plug on the back that is made from Grundig. So technically it's not a Kenwood radio. It just has their name on it. But regardless of the fact, you can listen, it's not real hard to build a radio that doesn't distort. You just max volume is topped out before distortion. Kenwood does that. Other people like Pioneer, they don't do that. They let their radio distort before max volume happens. Yes. That's stupid.
Yeah.
So it's not a hard thing to do. It's literally just type in the computer and go, don't do that. And then it stops. But some manufacturers, like, they want it to go up to 40. It's like it needs to stop at 37. So shift the freaking number down. Have we used the stereo integrity speakers?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
stock
remember
radios. We talk about stock radios.
Oh, now we're talking about all stock radios.
I mean, I don't know what we're talking about.
If we're talking about stock radios, we're just jumping all over the place.
Yes, exactly.
It's just having fun. Stock radios all distort. No, they don't, actually. You know why they don't all distort? You're going to like this. Because a lot of the stock radios, especially something with a premium audio system, has a fixed level output. So out of the radio, it's not actually distorting. Now, you could get distortion out of the amplifier, but the radio technically doesn't distort. So now we're getting nitpicky, but the radio technically doesn't distort because it's not there. I don't like those entry-level radios with the European plugs. I don't like them either. Like, they suck. Kenwood distorted when you adjusted source level up. Yes, if you go into the source level. So on the Kenwood, you can go into the menu, the audio menu, and there's a feature called source level. And what it's there for is because some people are really hypersensitive to every source having to have the same level control. So if radio is here and let's say your phone is not as loud as the radio or whatever, vice versa, you can go in and you can make minor adjustments so that everything, when going from source to source to source, plays at the same level. It was really handy when Android phones first came out and there was a lot of cheap ones on the market because their Bluetooth sucked, and you would turn the volume all the way up on the phone and you still wouldn't get enough signal out, so you could go into the source level control and turn it up so that it matched. There again, it's not going to distort because it was a reduced signal to begin with. You're just getting the signal up to that 0 point because it started out negative.
I change you.
Oh, is it time?
I mean, it's like
I feel
20
like
minutes.
Yeah, we're having a hard time today. Our mind is already. Hey, listen, I'm already in Atlantic City, man. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks, you guys. And then your phone
is
my
thinking
phone
that
is
you are
going
in Texas.
Stupid stuff, and the girls bought new phones today. So, dude, I'm excited. Okay, so, all right, hold on. Let me pull this down for a minute. So you can see right here the wall, right? This is like a wallpaper that we put up here, which is really cool, even though you can't see it because we turned this on. It kind of sucks. So we'll move it down. But one of the things that I can't wait is we're going to have a Moscone wall. Okay, so
line.
It's going to be a line. It's going to be
not
like
a wall.
It's not a wall.
We're not building a wall.
We're not building.
Here, okay?
No walls getting built here.
Please,
It's going to be a Moscone wall, like border.
I'm Mexican, bro. We cannot build walls in here.
I've seen you guys climb the walls. Anyways, so it's going to be like a border of all Moscone amplifiers. So. In there again, what we're getting is like heat sinks and stuff like that. It's not real amplifiers. It's just they're pretty. So anyways, I can't wait to get them so that I can have them up there and they can look really cool. But anyways, if you'd like to be cool like Fernando here and Christian, rocking the 430s, head over to Moscone-America.com, Pro 830. We were just playing with the Moscone DSP before we started, because we're going to be getting back into more Moscone talk with you guys. And one of the features that I absolutely love about my Kenwoods is loudness control. So it has two-step loudness control. And why that has anything to do with Moscone amplifiers is because let's say you get something like an Alpine or a Pioneer or a Sony. Pioneer has loudness, but let's say you get a Pioneer or a Sony and they don't have loudness. Well, if you get a nice Moscone DSP that you put in there, you can actually build your own dynamic EQ right in there. So as it turns up, it decreases, but at low volumes, you have that bass and treble richness to it. That's so sexy. So they have dynamic EQ built into it, which is really cool. We were playing with it before we started the show, just because we had that kind of time. But if you would like some of the best stuff in the industry, head over to Moscone-America.com. Okay.
Thank you, Juan, for $10, bro.
My Tweak 8. He had a Sony head unit in his Mustang. How can I convert RCAs to Tosh to make it work?
I'm having my.
He has a Sony head unit. So here's the thing. In the 12-volt world, converting an RCA to a Toslink takes an external power supply. So there are some like you can get that have these little tiny power supplies. We use them all the time. And like we're like they make them both ways to go from Toslink to RCA, go from RCA to Toslink. We use them when we're doing signal testing. So like if we have a device that has a Toslink out, we need RCAs, but it's got its own little power supply. Some of them are 12 volt, but you'd have to build a 12 volt filtered signal because it doesn't want 13 or 14 volts. And honestly, I don't know if you'd get the benefit of doing that because, you know, the RCA would still probably work better because you're going to have reduced volume. I don't know. I would still do RCA. I don't think I would try to use Toslink. To me that doesn't always work the best. Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you're the one sitting there looking at this.
You got the Maverick?
Yes.
You got that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no! We see both comments. No, we see both comments.
Yeah.
Because we can tell, like
this is the YouTube one.
Like Christian is on Facebook.
On Facebook. Frank hits on YouTube.
Yeah. She's on
YouTube.
That's why you see a little YouTube. So you see a little F next to Christian. Anyways, what was the one you just popped up? Pop back up again? All right, I'll just pop up this one. All right. I'm looking at the 802.5 or a Stinger MT1005. Have you guys used the Stinger yet? I like that it has bandpass crossover capability. No, we have. Okay, hold on. If that's the little guy, then we have used it before.
82.5?
No, the MT
1000.5.
MT 1000.5 Stinger. Got a 0.
Did we ever install those?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking at. That's what that means. Oh, it's this thing. No, that's the new. Yeah. No. Get it on Amazon. Best deals right now. Huh. MT Marine. SPX. That's what we put in the SPX 1005. That's a tough one. I mean, I like the 802.5. It's one of my favorite amplifiers. So that's kind of like that's my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy that amplifier. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Hi, Dean and Fernando. Needing to upgrade tweeters. Always had a soft dome. Am I missing anything with hard dome? I did try Mylar tweeters from the Auditor set, but wasn't a fan. So the Auditor tweeter, those are the older Auditor tweeters. The new ones are not. But anyways, no. I mean, if you're a soft dome guy, you know, the more expensive hard dome you get, it might sound a little better, but it's still not a soft dome. So, you know, if you like the quiet transition of sound or whatever you want to call it, where it's, you know, people are going to describe it as warm. I don't know. I or smooth or cold. I don't know. To me, I like a silk soft dome. I'm with you. So there would be no reason why I'd want to put a hard dome, especially for music. But if I was a big cymbals guy, I might want to, but I'm not. So, all right, hang on. Let me pull this up here. I was getting ready to click on one. There we go. That wasn't it. Man.
You went all the way back.
Yeah, but I thought it was back here. Okay. I don't know where it went. I lost it.
Is about what?
I don't know. I thought I saw bows, but
bows?
Could be wrong. Okay. Doesn't matter. Ooh, look at that. Look at those fighting words. Arc Audio or Moscone DSP.
There you go.
Pick one.
Me?
No, anybody. I don't care. I mean, I'm fine with either one of them. Mm-hmm. You know, I think those are my two favorites. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, don't, no. The pros and cons are thick on both. So very few cons, but a lot of pros. They're both awesome. So I don't really think you have pick one. I mean, it's really what it comes down to. Really, the bigger difference is the Moscone has more channels because they have the 8 to 12 aerospace, whereas the Arc is still an 8 to 8. So if you need more channels, then you're going to want to go Moscone.
You don't have a 10?
No, I have an 8. Everything is 8. Yeah, it's on the board. It's on the board. So,
wow.
Yeah. Is there an association between floor noise and tweeter efficiency? I was getting a lot of floor noise in my KS components. When I swapped them for Morels, the floor noise went down. Okay, so the simple reason for that is the efficiency of the tweeter and where the tweeter shines at, we'll say. Okay, so when you have a hard dome tweeter and it's efficient, you're going to hear a lot of floor noise because the floor noise is right at the same frequency range as what the tweeter is really good at playing. So when you go to the Morel, it's the opposite of that. It's not as efficient. It's a silk soft dome, so it doesn't have the same frequency response as a hard dome. So the floor noise is still there, but just the characteristic of the speaker is filtering some of it. So yeah, that's perfectly understandable. Now, the same is true as if you were to take and hook up, let's say, a Neo tweeter, a Neo loud tweeter up to it. Your floor noise would go through the roof. That's a lot of like when you hear these cars, that have the full doors done and the stunt walls on the top of the car and the volume is all the way down and you just hear coming out of it and you're like, wow, that's crazy. Those tweeters are like 103, 107 dBs of efficiency. Floor noise is a thing. It's a real thing. And it'll blow you. The floor noises, it can blow you away from like, holy Jesus. So, yes.
Where is it?
Yeah, Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He didn't stop by today. But, so correct. You experienced, that's why you hit the nail right on the head. Good job.
All right, Daniel. This is his question there.
Okay.
We saw it. It's just like it goes.
You went back? Okay. What is your take on remote tuning services? I have 12 input, 13 output project that's a bit overwhelming. I'm thinking about doing a $300 remote tune from Malaysia.
Over $1,200 local tune in New York.
What should I
look out for remote tune?
He's in New York. Why doesn't he just go see Nick at Pasilla?
But that's what I'm thinking. They charge him $300, and probably it's Nick that's charging $1,200.
Oh,
so it's just the price.
Yeah.
So what are you?
Okay. Yeah. I got you. Sorry.
No.
I mean, here's the thing. Like somebody just paid Brian Mitchell from ARC to fly out to Pennsylvania.
One day,
literally flew out to Pennsylvania, tuned his car, and flew back first class. Okay, so I don't know anybody in Malaysia, and the Malaysians don't necessarily listen to music the same way you listen. I can tell you they don't. They don't like bass. They don't like bass at all, and they don't like loud. So it might not be the best move. The other thing, man, I get it. It's a bit overwhelming for sure. But
The only thing I would see is like
Oh.
it's Nick Apicella.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
but no, he offers this remote tuning. Go to the website, check it out, what he's looking for before
I'm not gonna.
you're.
I mean, but the thing is, I'm not gonna sit there and defend Nick. I don't
No,
know.
no, no,
I don't
no,
know
no.
where he's at.
Right.
So I mean, there are other places.
I'm saying it's a local tune in New York, so I'm guessing he's in New York too.
Drive down to Ada. He'll probably charge you less than that. I mean, go down to Absolute Electronics. You know,
Yeah.
Again, depends on what kind of DSP it has.
Right.
Know?
What are you looking for? You know. But I think $300 is not going to be a.
I mean, I wouldn't do it for $300.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't even look at it for $300.
So
you know, so $1,200 with 13 channels of output. Yeah, it's going to take some hours. I mean, it's going to take a good 5 to 6 hours to do it, and so $1,300 or $1,200 is about right. It's $200 an hour. Yeah, so
yeah,
that's about right. I mean, yeah, he's not far off. But there again, so I get it. It's going to be overwhelming, and you want it to sound amazing. But you could I mean, you don't have to pay anything. This is something you can learn how to do. Okay. And there again, I don't know which DSP software it is or which DSP it is because some of these have auto tune. Like Moscone has Barney. Helix has the Magic Wand. You know, I don't know. I don't know which one you have, but Helix will do a really decent job of doing it. So, who is the Tesla with the Alpine system? There enough wire to mount the amplifier on the rear package tray? Thanks. Yes. So if you have a Model 3, is that the sedan? You can mount the amplifier on the rear package tray because they did that at Knowledge Fest. That's where they had it mounted when we were in Vegas. They had it mounted upside down there. And I'm going, that doesn't work. It's upside down. You know, heat sink needs to be facing up. But yeah, it'll fit there. It'll also fit underneath the passenger front seat.
There you go. So yeah, that was Nick. You know, $1,500 in person. Remote is $1,200.
Oh, you have an
Addison 12. He was also. Oh, I mean.
So this is one of those things where NDAs suck.
Why?
So in a couple next month, we're going to be doing a special with Audison. We have a new Audison Forza 410 or 4 whatever.
Yeah,
that we're getting ready to put in Haley's car next month, July. July is going to be a fun month. I can't wait. We're going to have Ken on the show.
We're going to have Ken.
He's going to be talking to us about some cool Ken stuff, some Audison stuff in July.
Yeah.
July might be fun for you. That's all I got. July. How'd we do? You okay?
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, we probably did it bad this show just because we went over the place.
Well, yeah, we jumped around. But hey, guys, thanks for playing along with us tonight.
Yeah. What up, baller? Look at that. Boom.
Oh, yeah. Buenos tardes. Wow, he's calling himself tardes.
Retardus?
No. Ooh, why would you say that? That's me.
What did he say?
He said tardes.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
Good afternoon.
Oh, okay. Sure. Whatever works for him. Anyways, hey guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for playing along with us. Like I said, we'll be back in a week on Monday for a regular scheduled show. That is not to say we won't be doing an unscheduled show throughout the week.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram. It's a good place to stay in touch with us while we're in and out and around and doing all kinds of silliness. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. We'd like to thank the sponsors, Arc Audio, markaudio.com, Moscone at Moscone-America.com, and Audio Control at audiocontrol.com. These are all the cool places. We'd like to thank them for being part of the show. We'd like to thank you for participating in the show. You guys be good, have fun. I got nothing. It's just going to get worse. So,
bye, guys.
See ya.